Hello and welcome to another Stamp with Amy K YouTube Live. And today I've got some fun new things to show you. These are products from the upcoming January to April 2026 mini catalog from Stampin' Up, as well as the new January 2026 online exclusives. So the pre-order items basically is what I'm going to show you today, all the goodies that I picked up. I did not get every single thing, believe it or not, but I did get a lot of them. So I figured I would share what I got and also let you know that if you're a customer of mine, that my catalogs, well, half of them arrived. I don't know for sure what happened. There was a little oopsie. Oops. So I thought I had muted myself. Apparently I had not. So half of my catalogs arrived for my customers today and hoping the rest will arrive tomorrow. So I'm hoping that they'll be able to go out either tomorrow or Saturday. So if you're a customer of mine and have ordered from me within the last year, you'll be automatically on my mailing list to get one of these mini catalogs. So I'll be mailing them out just as quickly as I can get them there. So ordering starts for everybody from this catalog and the online exclusives on January 6th. So you've got plenty of time over the holidays to kind of set it aside and make your list. If you want to get your hands on the new products right away, you can always join as a demonstrator now and be able to add these items as part of your starter kit. And then you can also pre-order once you join and get all the goodies for yourself too. So let me know if you have questions about joining. I'd love to have you come join the team. So, and you know, most of us are just here for the discount. So, all right. So, hey, everybody, I see that I've got quite a few people hopping on here. So I've got, is it Anja? Hopefully I'm not saying that totally wrong. And Karen and Marva and Mary and let's see, Tracy, Danette, Judy. Anyway, I'll stop reading because, yeah, getting to be too long. Before I get started, I do want to remind you of two things really quick. Black Friday sale. Stampin' Up! Has got it running from November 25th, which is Tuesday, through December 1st, which is the following Monday, I think. They have got some items that they're going to be putting on sale for up to 40% off. So they've got the Stampin' Blends markers, the paper trimmer and the blades for it, and then ink bundles are going to be on sale for 40% off. So yay for that. That's a huge discount. So check your blends this weekend. Get your list ready so you can hop on and grab those first thing on Tuesday. And then they've got 25% off select adhesives, and then 15% off select cardstock. Now, I don't know what the adhesives or the cardstock are, but hopefully it'll be lots of things so you guys can pick those up. Again, starts at 12:01 a.m. on November 25th and ends at 11:59 p.m. These are both Mountain Time on December 1st. So let me know if you have questions about that. Also, Cyber Monday, so December 1st to the 9th, Stampin' Up! Has got a prepaid paper pumpkin sale going on. So that is happening, again, December 1st to the 9th, and it's a great deal on the paper pumpkin. Huge savings on those. It's $20 savings on the 3-month kit, $40 on the 6-month prepaid, and then, what is it, 60... Yeah, 70. My math skills are not very good on the fly. I should have figured it out on the 12 months. So it's a great deal. Definitely consider picking those up. If you are a current subscriber, you can still take advantage of the sale. You'll just want to put your current subscription on hold or cancel it, and then start up the new subscription. The December kit will automatically be your first one that will ship out with the prepaid kit. You can't put that one on hold, so put your other subscription on hold for now, and take advantage of that great deal. And then I guess there are three things. I'm also doing a reverse advent calendar for the month, or between November 18th to December 11th, where I'm donating food items and household items, or pantry items, to my local food bank here in New Jersey. And for any order that I get placed through my online store or with me, I'm going to be donating an item, whatever the item of the day is. Today it's a roll of paper towels, so anybody that orders today, I'll donate a roll of paper towels to my local food bank. So there you go. All right, that's all the announcement stuff. Let's get into what you actually came here for. Okay. So I'm just going to start with the mini catalog. So these are all items. The items that I'm going to show you first are from the upcoming January to April 2026 mini catalog. Again, ordering will start on January 6th for everyone. Demonstrators, the pre-order is going on right now. All right, the first one is we've got a Valentine suite, which is nice. There was obviously a Valentine bundle in the All Night Exclusives that just went live here in November, but there's a whole suite of stuff here in the catalog. So yay for that. The stamp set bundle is called Endless Love, and again, just got some nice little Valentine sentiments in it, little hearts, all the fun things you'd expect for Valentine's Day. There's a little to from here as well. And then we've got the Endless Love dies that coordinate with it. So there's just a bunch of X's and O's, you know, the hugs and kisses thing. You got some little hearts here. The little die cut kind of tag heart, another little tag piece, little arrows. So a sweet little stamp set and die set. And this die will cut out your stamped images. This one may cut out this one, but I think both of them are cut out because they look like they're the same size. So I think both of them will be cut out by this little die here. So again, lots of fun stuff. Endless Love is the name of this stamp set bundle. So, hey, everybody, thanks for hopping on. I see a few more people have joined us since I looked up last time. I'll try to keep up with the comments as best I can. It's not always easy because I get busy yakking and then I'm like, oh, like 10 comments came through. So also in this suite, there is its 1/8 inch faux linen ribbon, and the color is Bubble Bath on it. So it's obviously a very thin ribbon. This will be really nice for tying bows. It's a little shimmery on one side and a little bit more matte on the other, but there's not a huge difference in the sides of it. So I think it'll make it really easy for tying bows, and it's pretty and delicate too. I like the thinner ribbons for cards just because the big, thick, chunky ones, I can't really tie a bow and send it through the mail with that, but this stuff you can. All right. There are also loose Valentine's assortment, little shaker pieces. So these will be lots of fun too. So there's little hearts, and there's Bubble Bath. I think it's Strawberry Slush, and Real Red is what it looks like are the colors in here. There may also be some Poppy Parade because I know that's in the designer paper, and maybe Flirty Flamingo. But hopefully you can see there are little envelopes in there. That's what the black and white ones are. It's a little envelope with a tiny heart on it. So they're very cute. And then again, just some little shakery pieces in it. And it's kind of a good sized jar of them. So this will be definitely fun to use for all your Valentine things. All right, again, loose Valentine's assortment. And I hope my voice doesn't start going already. Goodness, I've kind of had like a tickle in my throat this afternoon. Of course, that always happens when I'm getting ready to go live and do a long video. So this is the Hearts of Love 3D embossing folder. So it's one of the thicker ones. And hopefully you can see it there. This is kind of the design that they show on the packaging, but this is the embossing folder. I'll tilt it around a little bit so hopefully you can see it. Again, lots and lots of hearts. It's little rows of hearts with a larger heart in the center. So very cute. So, oh, it's kind of, I don't know, it's cold here in New Jersey, not so much dreary yet, but yeah, we had some rain stuff the last couple days, so I'm kind of glad that is no longer here. So there's the Hearts Gusseted Treat Bags are Real Red and white for the colors on it, and these are, it's a pack of 16, so there are quite a few of them in the package, and they're also part of the suite. So it does look like a little heart rainbow. You're right about that. So these bags obviously are gusseted on the side, so they're a little thicker. They're a pretty good sized bag, like, I don't know, you could fit a lot of stuff in here. What immediately came to mind, because I just sent out a pair of socks to someone, is that a pair of socks would easily fit in here. But I don't know if they make Valentine socks. They probably do. And then there are, you've got the little fold down thing at the top, and then you can wrap it around, and that closes it up. Add your little decorations to it. Again, it's gusseted on the side, so you can fit quite a bit of stuff inside it. All right. Set that aside. And then finally, the designer series paper in this. And again, it's called Made with Love. And that is also the name of the suite. The colors are Bubble Bath, Flirty Flamingo, Poppy Parade, Real Red, and Strawberry Slush. So lots of pretty, again, all the colors that you think of for Valentine's Day. It's kind of an ombre look. So it starts with a little lighter in the upper left and then goes down to a little bit darker on the lower right. It's a 12 by 12 kind of standard pack of paper where it's the 2 each of double-sided designs. So that's one side. Flip side has got all kinds of little hearts and arrows all over it and little flowers. So very cute. This one's got little flowers and hearts on it. Again, Bubble Bath in color. So hopefully you can see that all right. Flip side has got lots of little tiny hearts. I love this pattern, actually. This one's got, and I love this one too. This one's got the different colors of hearts on it, so lots of little hearts all over it. Flip side has got little rows of hearts. This is just, it's a great pack of paper. I'm liking it more and more the more I'm looking through it. Again, this one's got just sort of your assortment of hearts on it, all different shapes, or all different, turned all different ways and all different shades of the pinks and reds. Flip side has got little dashed and dotted lines on it. This one's obviously all full of hearts. Flip side is polka dots, and I do love polka dots. They are one of my favorite papers ever. Between that and just plain stripes, I use those tons. Then we've got the XOXO paper, and then flip side has got just diagonal stripes on it. So again, this is the Made with Love suite. So it's got designer paper, and my stuff is already tumbling over. The embellishments, the ribbon, the embossing folder, and then the stamp set bundle with it. So definitely a good, oh, and the bags. I forgot about the gusseted treat bags. So lots of good stuff in that one. Again, a whole suite of stuff. Let me set that one aside and grab the next one. This one is a big double suite, so that means that it's got two stamp set bundles with it, and they're pretty, and lots of flowery ones, and wedding wishes, all that sort of thing. So a nice one for all the upcoming weddings and things that we've got going on in the spring and summer. This is the Simply Beautiful stamp set. So again, we've got your stamped images here. Your open dies in here are going to cut out all of your stamped images over here. There are some accessory dies. So these actually, there are layered leaves and flowers that you can die cut. And then those are these are the flower centers, I guess. The little leaf down here, a little flower center. So again, it's got some standalone dies as well as the dies or the images that you can cut, stamp, color, stamp, emboss, die cut, whatever you want to do with them. So again, lots of good ones for weddings, and to the happy couple you could probably do as an anniversary card as well. So next one is called Beautifully Celebrated, and again, it's got a great set of sentiments in it, and some pretty images, and this awesome set of Beautifully Celebrated dies. So there's an open image here, or an open die here that will cut out this stamped image. And, oh, this one is going to cut out this stamped image. And then we've got these awesome little nested frame dies. So I love it. These are definitely there are some bigger ones. So if you want to use them for the whole card front, you can. Littler ones to cut out sentiments. And then some nice ones for layering. So if you want to just put different colors behind it. And then these will cut out little corner pieces. So you know how like the fancy corners that you put on maybe scrapbook pages, or you can use them on cards too, but little fancy corners on here. So this actually will cut out one corner that faces one way and one corner that faces the other, or maybe they'll both be the same, and I'm just silly. Probably they're both the same. But anyway, see, it's actually going to cut two separate pieces when you cut out just the one image. And then we've got a couple of accessory dies with it as well. Again, this is called Beautifully Celebrated. And then there is this great set of vellum pieces. These are the Beautifully Adorned Ephemera Pack vellum pieces, and they're very thick. So, well, I shouldn't say very thicker than the regular vellum that we have. You can still see through them a little bit, but it's definitely thicker than the regular vellum that we have. There are two of each sheet in here. So this is one set where it's got the flowers and then the pretty little tags and things. And I'm totally holding them upside down, so I probably should flip it so you can see what the tags look like. And gold accents on them. And then again, this one. So we got, there are again two sheets of each. So we got some pretty, oh, and I got a gunk already on there. Goodness. A little chunk of paper on there. So again, some pretty greenery pieces and floral pieces and little tags. And then the final one, I love the ovals in this one. So got some pretty die-cut ovals. All right. Again, Beautifully Adorned Ephemera Pack is the name of that. There's also ribbon in this suite. And this is the gold and white 3/8 inch ribbon. So I guess that's not called anything special. Gold and white 3/8" ribbon. So it's got some pretty gold shimmer to it. So hopefully if I hold it up here, you can see it. I don't know if I got it too close, probably too close to the screen. I'll back it down a little bit. So hopefully it'll focus in a little bit better and you can see the little gold flecks in it. And it's a nice soft ribbon, so it's going to tie nice bows. It'll work well underneath sentiments and that sort of thing. So it'll be nice for your wedding cards and to coordinate with the designer paper pack. And then the final, the embellishment in it is the pearlized faceted circles. And I will know the colors in these as soon as I look at the paper, but I'm going to guess it's Calypso Coral and, I don't know, Petal Pink maybe? I'm not sure what the other color is going to be in there. It may just be white, but some pretty little faceted gems. They're really sparkly and again will look really nice on wedding cards and with that designer paper. So again, they're called pearlized faceted circles. And let's get to the paper so I can see what colors are actually in those gems. Calypso Coral, so I think I got that one right. Darling Duckling, Fresh Freesia, Old Olive, Peach Pie, Petal Pink, and Gold. So I'm still a little unsure on what the colors are. Maybe that's a Fresh Freesia, maybe is this color. It looks kind of almost iridescent to me, but I kind of can see Fresh Freesia now that I know that that's the color in it. So I'm going with that as Fresh Freesia. All right, so again, we got the pretty floral images in here. And I'm gonna look at my dies as I'm going through this. I don't think any of the dies can actually will cut the paper, but I'm going to pull them out here just in case I think there's anything that looks like it might match. I'll flip it over there and see if it can. So again, Petal Pink with lots of flowers. Oh, and this is a specialty pack. I guess I should have said that as well. I seem to have everything upside down here. So got some gold touches on this. So very, very pretty. And I do wonder if this die might cut some of these pieces. Nope, I think it's not going to. Thought maybe because they were a similar size, but I don't think it's going to work on any of those. But I'll keep trying. I'll keep looking as I go through the paper and see if I can figure out if there's any others that will work. Flip side of this one has got just some greenery on it. And then the pretty side has got little floral images in that Fresh Freesia with the little gold flower centers on it. And then we've got little Fresh Freesia and white flowers. And then another page of the really pretty kind of larger flowers with the gold accents on them. And then the kind of petite little pastel colors for the flowers on this one. And then flip side has got gold and white flowers, so those are really pretty. And then we've got the Calypso Coral on here. And then flip side has again got the big floral images on it with the gold touches. And then final one is that Peach Pie. And then, ooh, this is really pretty. I like the colors, love the kind of pastel-y colors in this one with the little touches of gold in it. So just another pretty floral paper for this one. And that is the suite. Again, the name of the paper is Lovely and Beautiful, which I probably forgot to say. Specialty Designer Series paper, and it's a 12 by 12 pack. So the suite is called Lovely and Beautiful as well. And again, I've already got things that are flinging everywhere, and I've hardly even gotten started. So it's the double stamp set bundle, both double stamp set bundles, and then the embellishments and the foil ephemera pack and everything that goes with it. So, all right, that is suite number 2. Let's do a fun Easter suite as the next one. So this is the 3rd suite from the catalog, and obviously it's Easter. So this one has got 2 packs of paper with it, ribbon, some cute little embellishments, and a stamp set bundle called Easter Basket. So your stamped images, the little bunnies, the flowers, the carrots, the chick, all these things, little egg, everything you're going to be able to die cut with the open dies. And then there's this cute little basket, and it took me a minute to kind of figure out what this die does. So I looked at the samples in the catalog and realized that you can cut the basket and it will cut slits in the basket this way. And then you can cut this in a complementary color of paper or even the same color of paper. and you can actually weave the little strips of paper through the basket to make it look more like an actual basket. So that's what that's what these are designed for, is you can weave them through and adhere it to the back of your little basket. So that'll be really cute as well. There's a little border die, which you can stick on here. There's a little Easter grass die, a cute little bow, floral images that you can die cut that are accessory dies as well. Again, it's called Easter Basket, and definitely Easter images. There's a Hello Spring in there as well, so if you don't necessarily want to send Easter, but do want to do spring, this would be a perfect little spring set too. These are the cutest little embellishments. So we've got lemon lolly, I'm trying to remember which color blue, the balmy blue, I think is this one. And then pretty in pink, I think is the pink color in it, but I'll look at the paper to make sure. So the yellow and the blue are just little dots, but the little pink ones are little tiny Easter eggs that are plaid. So I'll hold these up and kind of tilt it around a little bit. Hopefully it'll catch the light just right so you can see the little plaid on the Easter eggs, and they're really, really cute. So definitely some cute little embellishments that go with it, and I do love the spring colors in it for sure. Then we've got balmy blue, let's see, 1/4-inch gingham ribbon. So again, sweet little ribbon. This will be perfect for baby cards too, if you want to do any of those. Gingham is always a good one for baby cards, and the blue is perfect for boys. If you want to make it more girly, you can take a Stampin' Blends marker and color over it with pink, and then it would be pink and blue, or, you know, whatever colors you want to make it be. Yellow and blue, green and blue. So you can definitely color this ribbon with your Stampin' Blends markers. That'll be on sale for 40% off during the Black Friday sale. So how do you like that? All right. This is the Easter Joy specialty paper. The colors in it are balmy blue, crumb cake, lemon lolly, peach pie, pretty in pink, and shy shamrock. So I was right. The colors in the embellishments are balmy blue, lemon lolly, and pretty in pink. So it's a specialty pack of paper. It's very heavyweight, much heavier than our typical designer series paper is. And it almost has like a gloss to it. So it's a little different texture as well. Definitely a fun one and cute for spring, but it's also got little touches of gold foil on it. So it's a very cool paper. So, oh, hey, no worries. Thanks for hopping in, Amy. Glad you were able to join. And we're not that far in. I was busy yakking early on, so I'm not that far into it yet. All right, flip side has got crumb cake. Kind of looks like a little Easter basket kind of design on it. This one has got your flowers, and again, just the little gold touches and the little bit of gloss to the paper in all the floral images. And then we've got the cute little Easter bunnies and baskets in balmy blue and white on this one. So again, it's kind of Eastery, but I also think this one would work for baby cards if you want to do that. For little baby boys, you could definitely use that paper. This is a fun one. You can basically just cut these up and turn them into card fronts. So, and then add your little bunny images, your stamped bunny images to it, and you'll be all set. So definitely some cute little designs in there. I'll turn it sideways here so you can see the little outdoor scenes on this one. And then flip side has got your blues and greens in kind of a plaid design. Then we've got, I don't know what that design is. They look like little plus signs to me. I'm sure there's some term for it, but then again, they've got the little bit of foiling in them. And then flip side, whoops, got it upside down, is got little Easter eggs and flowers all over it and carrots. And then this one has got stripes, and again, it's got that little bit of foiling in it. And then flip side has got crumb cake. And then lots more little flowers and carrots and all that good stuff in this one. And a little bit of foiling in it. And then flip side has got some cute little plaid, and again, perfect spring colors. Again, that's called Easter Joy. And then the other pack of paper in the suite is called Pleasant Patterns 12 by 12 specialty paper, and the colors are peach pie, pretty in pink, and shy shamrock. This one is only there are 2 of each, so there are 6 pages in this one. And again, it's that thicker, heavier weight. The flip sides are white on these, so nothing to show you on the back side of it. Hey, Kathy, thanks for hopping in. So just got a little bit of foiling on this, and again, it's that similar kind of glossy type paper. Little flowers on this one. And then this one has got, I don't know, it almost looks animal printy to me. So I don't know if that was what it was intended to be, but that's what it looks like to me. And kind of a peach pie tone is what I see in that one. So again, Pleasant Patterns is the specialty designer paper. So that is the Easter suite. So we got 2 packs of paper, your stamp set bundle that makes the little cute Easter baskets and bunnies, and then embellishments and a ribbon. So lots of cute things in that one. Which one should I do next? Oh, this one is something, if you're done with all the girly stuff and want something that's a little more masculine, this one is definitely a good one for that. It's another one of the suites from the catalog. It's called, the stamp set bundle is called Nature's Symphony. So a pretty little stamp set. Love the greenery image in there and kind of the backgroundy image, and then just some nice sentiments to go with it. It is, that bunny one is really, really cute, Kathy. So, and then the coordinating dies are called Nature's Sympathy, or Symphony, not sympathy, Symphony. I'll get the words right. And so die set that goes with it. So these two will cut out your stamped images. And then there are some accessory dies here. I love the little wood grain one. So hey, Karen, thanks for hopping in. And then there's a little one that will cut out kind of a dotted background as well. So another great die set. This one I really like. I love that greenery image on that one. So that's the stamp set bundle, and then there are these cool faux bronze pentagons is what they're called. So, which is exactly what they are, a faux bronze pentagon. So again, a little bit more of a masculine type embellishment. So nothing blingy and shiny and, pink or anything like that. So I think these will make nice additions to more masculine cards. They're not terribly thick, but they're not super flat either. So these are one you're definitely gonna, if you use them on a card, you're gonna need to put a cover over the top of it before you mail it so that they don't rip through your envelope. Oh, no worries. Thanks for hopping in. Glad you're joining now. So I went live at kind of a weird time of the day because this is when it worked for me today. So, all right, I've got some ribbon in the suite. It's Secret C, and it is bordered open weave ribbon, and it's 3/8 of an inch wide, and it's really pretty and kind of delicate. I don't know, delicate probably isn't a very manly thing to say, but I think it's really pretty. I don't know, it's you can definitely see through it. It's sheer and will make nice bows too. It's one of those that's not really thick and weird. It should turn into bows pretty easily, and it's really pretty too. So again, it's Secret C is the color on that one. And then we've got 2 packs of paper. So the first one is Nature Walk, and I believe that's the name of the suite as well. And the colors in it are Balmy Blue, Blueberry Bushel, Cloud Cover, Crumb Cake, Garden Green, Lost Lagoon, Mossy Meadow, Night of Navy, Old Olive, Pecan Pie, Pretty Peacock, and Secret Sea. So like every shade of blue and green, and then a little bit of, brown just for good measure on this one. So again, these are kind of more what I would consider to be masculine designs, and nothing florally or anything like that, but they make good background cards or background designs for really anything. So hey, thanks for hopping in from New Jersey. So got the flip side of this one. It looks sort of like lined school paper, but not quite. So flip side on this one. And the color is coming through a little weird. I can see on my screen. This is definitely more of, I would call it like a shade of Pretty Peacock, maybe. It definitely is more green than it looks on my screen anyway. When I'm looking at it on the side, it looks gray. And it's definitely not. It's definitely more of a green color. So sorry about that. I don't know for sure how to make it the true color come through and look at it. But again, this one's shades of green on here. Flip side, it looks like maybe, I don't know, almost mossy meadow color. I don't know if that's one of the colors officially in the paper. So, I'm glad you're liking the new products, and definitely on a not so cheery day. The sun goes down so darn early here where I live in New Jersey. It's like 4:28, and it's not quite dark outside, but it's almost dark outside. So I definitely understand it's that winter thing. So this is a nice, just kind of a checkerboard look background, crumb cake. I love that pattern. Oh, and the flip side's got some pretty kind of scripty font on it. This page I know I'll be using a lot of. This one's got kind of the shades of green and a little bit of crumb cake in there. Flip side is Pretty Peacock, kind of a painted look to that one. And then a little bit shades of blue, kind of that painted look. And the flip side is the darker shades of blue, but still very pretty. Just a little bit of texture on that one. And then the final page is kind of greens to blues, a little bit of that, kind of that ombre type look to it. And then flip side is got a plaid look to it. So I love this one too. All right, Nature Walk, again, is the name of that designer series paper. And then there is another pack of paper, which is really awesome in this. This one actually only has 3 sheets in it, so there's 1 of each sheet. The colors are cream, tan, and gold, which doesn't really match, you know, a specific color, but it's beautiful paper. I don't know if you probably can't even see the texture. I'm going to try to hold all 3 of them up and kind of tilt it around a little bit. It's like that natural look paper, if that's the right term for it, kind of like the hand pressed look. It's really, really, it's cool paper. So definitely, I don't know how to describe it other than natural paper is probably not the right term for it, but it's a kind of, is parchment the right term? I'm trying to remember. Anyway, but it's definitely got a texture to it, and it's really pretty, and I don't know, it will definitely work nice if you like torn edges on things and layering. I don't know, stamping, as long as you don't mind that the image isn't going to stamp perfectly, if you want it to look sort of more rustic or whatever, I think you could also stamp on this pretty easily. But it's one of those that you may not get a perfect image on if you want to stamp on it, because it's definitely got a rough texture to it. So, but it's beautiful paper. And again, 3 different shades, kind of just neutral tones on it. And it's all part of that same suite. All right, so let me get this all out of the way. Then, I banged into the table already with my knee. This is a fun little suite. This is one of my favorite things here in the new cat. Well, it's all my favorite stuff, but this one I really, really like. It's called, the stamp set bundle is called Sweet Bugs. And it's really cute and really sweet. So there, you've got your fun little sentiments in here, and then some cute little bug images that you can stamp and die cut. There are the little toadstool images. There are flowers that you can cut. There's a butterfly, a snail, and a dragonfly, and then there's some flower centers here, some littler flower pieces. But all of your stamped images, you've got dies that coordinate with them. So it's really, really cute. Oh, I'm glad you're loving this suite too. Yep. So, all right, again, Sweet Bugs is the name of this one. There is some ribbon that goes with it. It is called Old Olive Specialty Rick Rack. That is a term I haven't heard used in a while. And it's 3/8 inches wide. It's a little bit stretchy, not a lot stretchy. It's not like elastic or anything like that, but definitely there's a little give to it. And it does look like big, thick brick rack. I don't know how else to describe it, but it's cute. Again, it's really flexible, and you'll be easily able to tie bows if you want to do that. It'll work great under sentiments and under images. So it's a really pretty ribbon. Old Olive, again, is the color on that one. And then these are just the cutest little embellishments ever. They are the Ladybug Garden epoxy shapes, and it in fact is little ladybugs in the shapes. And then the bottom ones are just like clear, look like little kind of rain. Well, they aren't raindrop shapes, but they'll look like raindrops when you put them on your projects because they're just clear little items. So, I'm glad you all are hopping on and enjoying the video, because lots of good stuff coming. So, cutest little ladybugs ever, I think. So, and hopefully you can see they've actually got the little ladybug spots and everything on them. So they're really, really cute. The suite also has a pack of designer series paper. And of course, got that flipped all the wrong way. Dewdrops, yes, that would make, but they're not, because dewdrops, aren't they usually like the ones that are shaped like a raindrop? They're not shaped like a raindrop, they're just little round ones. So I don't want to say the wrong thing, but they're still pretty, and it'll look nice on your project no matter what. So, all right, Cute as a Bug designer series paper. The colors are Basic Black, Blackberry Bliss, Cajun Craze, Cloud Cover, Crushed Curry, Daffodil Delight, Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, Pecan Pie, Poppy Parade, Pumpkin Pie, and Very Vanilla. So lots and lots of different colors in this one. And I do know that some of these papers you can cut with the dies. So again, I'm going to set them over here next to me, and in the hopes that I can catch it when I get to a sheet that's got the images that you're able to die cut with it. But the cute little toadstools or mushrooms in this one. And I love the colors in this. I don't know, just sort of happy little outdoor colors is what I'll say. So flip side has got some fun, it looks like a picnic tablecloth to me, so very cute. If you want to put your little ants marching across it, this would be a good one to do with that. This one, I believe, might have some, maybe not. I was thinking it had a couple bugs. No, this is not the sheet. At least I don't think so. Couple little bugs. No, I think they're all the wrong size. So this has got lots of little critters and the berries and everything on top of it. So it's definitely cute. Cute designer series paper. Love the little ladybug holding on the, or not ladybug, caterpillar holding on to the little strawberries. Flip side, again, just kind of got those picnicky type, picnic blanket type images on it. I don't know. Is it picnic blanket? Whatever. But tablecloth kind of cute images. Love all the little berries and things on this one. There are little bees in here as well. So hopefully you saw those little critters in there. Flip side is similar to the last sheet, just different colors. So obviously this one's got a couple different shades in it. And another cute little one with all the critters on it, all the little bugs, butterflies, caterpillars, all sorts of good things on this one. Playing little instruments on here, so they're holding little flowers, so lots of cute things on this one. And then flip side is kind of a splattery pink, I'd say petal pink, I think is the color on that one. This one is another one of those that is designed to cut up into different pieces, so you can make little almost entire card fronts or layers definitely on this, like this one, and this one are definitely card front sized. These you could make as little layers on your card, so these would be very cute together. These might even, would even work to cut them and just lay them kind of offset from each other. You know, you can kind of do that on a card front, and you know what, again, card front is done. Basically cut up the designer paper and you're all good to go. So lots of cute images on that one. Flip side has got some nice greenery pieces on it. This is the one that you can cut all the little critters out with. So we've got this die. Oh, and these are stuck on here really well. Oof, come on. There we go. This one will cut out your little caterpillar. The marching ants, this die will cut out. Your little ladybug that is reading, this die cuts out. This one, I think, is the flying little bee you can cut out. What else? Probably all of them. This one I think you can cut out as well. So yeah, lots of different images that you can die cut on this piece of paper, and they're very, very cute. Oh, and I didn't even notice, I think that's supposed to be a little berry in that one too. I thought they were flower centers, but now that I look carefully at it, I think these are little strawberries and like a blackberry, I think is what those are. And then those are the tops for the berries. At least that's what I'm thinking. That's what I see when I look at this die set a second time after yakking and saying, oh, those are flower centers. I don't think they are. I think they're berries, and those are the little berry tops. So definitely a cute one. And flip side of this one has got little white flowers all over it and little grass and flowers on it. So really cute as well. So again, the name of the paper and the suite is called Cute as a Bug. And then you've got your Sweet Bugs stamp set bundle, and then the ribbon and the cute little ladybug embellishments. So lots of fun things in that suite. And one more suite to go. So this is the last suite in the mini catalog. It's called, the stamp set bundle is called Boardwalk Fun. And it is really fun. It's a cute little suite. So we've got the roller coaster in the stamp set. And again, just some fun. There's a celebrate, a happy birthday, enjoy the ride, hey sunshine. So fun sentiments in this one. Love the little palm trees. And then there are palm tree dies as well. So you can die cut those. There's a little Ferris wheel. And then that's upside down here. But this little thing will cut out the little, what are the little cars? That's not the right term for it, but the little things you sit in for your Ferris wheel. Whatever those things are called. I know cars isn't the right term, but that is what those, you can die cut all those and make them be a different color than your background Ferris wheel. Then you've got some cute little accessory, kind of the sparkly type images. This actually will cut out your little cars on your roller coaster. So if you wanted to die cut little cars and put them on the stamped roller coaster, you could do that. And then there's the larger ticket die, which you can cut your sentiments out and that sort of thing with it. And then this one's just a fun little arrow die. So Definitely a cute one. Again, Boardwalk Fun is the name of that stamp set bundle. Also in this suite are these awesome little beach boardwalk puffy stickers. And they're just like when we were kids. Well, when I was a kid, I shouldn't say everybody's watching. I was a kid at the same time I was. But when I was a kid, puffy stickers were kind of a big thing. These aren't as thick as the puffy stickers I remember as a kid. So I think you should be able to mail these pretty easily. Again, you'll want to put a cover sheet over it. But you can definitely, they'll fit in an envelope and you can mail them. But you get 2 sheets of them, and it's got little balloons, the cotton candy, the carousel. Got your little arrows here, just some little dots, tickets. So lots of fun. Definitely a cute little set of puffy stickers. Then the final thing in this suite is the Beach Boardwalk Designer Series paper. The colors are Blackberry Bliss, Bubble Bath, Daffodil Delight, Granny Apple Green, Lemon Lolly, Petunia Pop, Pool Party, Pretty in Pink, Secret Sea, Strawberry Slush, Summer Splash, and Timid Tiger. So all those fun spring colors in here. You got your little ticket images here, and I'm guessing that, yep, the ticket die will cut the ticket images that look like it with the little kind of clipped in end. So any of those that are like that, you'll be able to die cut with this die. Always a nice addition when I find stuff like that. Flip side, sort of, I don't know, it almost looks like water, but probably wasn't their design. You know, it also looks like kind of those string of lights when you look at those. So definitely a cute little pattern paper. This one has got little palm trees on it. So again, this is one where you could just die cut it, or I'm sorry, not die cut it, just cut it in half and cut it into pieces. And you've got 6 card fronts right there. You can layer your die cut Ferris wheel over the top of it if you want to, but you can even just do the paper with a fun sentiment on it and call it good. Flip side, again, is kind of that similar look, only it's a little bit of an ombre. So it's going, there's kind of the orangey up at the top down to pink in the middle and kind of purple on the bottom. And then we've got some blue. This definitely looks like water to me. And then the flip side is just kind of some fun, I don't know, almost cotton candy look is what I think of when I see that. So, and this one's got little suns all over it, so definitely a bright, and there's a little different, again, it's a little lighter up at the top, and then it goes down to a little bit darker and a little more orange at the bottom, so kind of that ombre type look. Flip side, again, looks like cotton candy to me, just different shades of pinks and blues in this one. And then there's some fun palm trees all over this one. Flip side has got your, again, kind of different shades of pinks and purples in it. And then there's the fun Ferris wheel. I wonder, I don't think this is going to die cut it, but I'll put it over the top just so I can see. No, it's definitely not. I can see there are way too many of the little cars or whatever you call those things that you ride in. There are too many of those, so that definitely will not die cut it. But some fun images and little cotton candy in the little cart, balloons, palm trees. Love the little carousel on here. And then the flip side again is just kind of got your different shades of the spring colors in it. So lots of fun. All right, and again, the name of that is Beach Boardwalk, and that is the name of the suite. And you've got your Boardwalk Fun stamp set bundle, and then the cute little puffy stickers that go with it. All right. This is not actually a suite. It's a bundle that's got a coordinating pack of designer series paper that go with it. So they're separate in the catalog. They're on the same, like in the same page spread, but they're not really, you don't get them there's no way to purchase them like with one code like you would a typical suite. So, but you can definitely still get them. These are called Joyful Squares. And again, just lots of fun little sentiments on here. And the little corner pieces, there's like a tag topper, got little sun rays in here, and a little kind of framed with a circle in the center so you can stamp your sentiment in the middle of it, which they used. This is a sample card that they made with this set of paper and the stamp set. So they put it on the front cover of the catalog so you kind of get an idea of how you can layer those together. And then we've got our die set here. Again, Joyful Squares is the name of the die. These are two separate dies. So there's a square, a larger square frame, and then the inside square frame. Then we've got a circle in here. This will cut out your stamped greenery image. This one, I believe, will cut out this when it's stamped. Excuse me. And this one will cut out this when it's stamped. And then you've got your little corner pieces. This actually will cut around this stamped image as well. If you don't want to have to stamp it first, you can just stamp and emboss it with this little die that goes with it. And then this one's got your little embossed pieces on it as well. And I think that's about it. So again, Joyful Squares is the name of that stamp set bundle. And then the coordinating designer series paper is called Square Snippets. And the colors in it are Blueberry Bushel, Cajun Craze, Darling Duckling, Garden Green, Misty Moonlight, Peach Pie, Pool Party, Pretty in Pink, Pretty Peacock, Secret Sea, and Strawberry Slush. So lots and lots of colors in this one. And the pack is a little bit of a different number of pages. So you actually get 4 of each of these, which is kind of nice, especially if you're going to be making some duplicates of the cards. This gives you a few more options. So this is the one sheet, and again, they're designed to work with the dies. Obviously, you don't need to use the dies with them. You can just cut up the paper if you want to and use it, but they're designed to work with the die set. So, and then flip side of it has just got like a kind of a diagonal plaid, and again, it's a kind of a purpley blue shade on here. What color? I would say pool. Well, it's not pool. Misty Moonlight is maybe the color that I would guess that is. But it's a fairly light shade of Misty Moonlight. And then again, this one is another one. All sorts of different squares on it that are designed to work with the die set. Or not. Like I said, you can just chop them up however you want to use them. And then flip side on that one is kind of like a lined, it's a light pink color, kind of lined and splattered. So just a good kind of backgroundy piece of paper. And then this is the final one with the squares on it. So again, just lots of different floral and pattern squares that you can cut with the dies or just chop it up. And then the flip side's just got some pretty little flowers on it. So, and again, this one is a little different configuration. This is, there are 4 sheets of 3 different sheets of paper, so they're both sides, but you get 4 of each sheet as opposed to 2 of each like you typically get in a pack of designer series paper. All right. My goodness, you should see the huge mess I have going over here. Next up, we've got Greenery Lane, and yep, a little washi tape, so I'll set that aside for a second. Greenery Lane is the name of this stamp set bundle. Got some nice sentiments in here, wishing you well, love and hugs, here for you, and then some pretty greenery images. Oh, and there's a thank you down here too. Some pretty greenery images in it. And then your open dies are going to cut out your stamped images. This is a 2-step stamping stamp set as well. So you'll be able to, these 2 stamp one over the top of the other, these 2, these 2, these 2. So if you want to do your kind of layered different colors stamping together, you can certainly do that. And then you, again, dies that will cut out all of your stamped images. And then there's an accessory die here that's just a greenery piece. Again, Greenery Lane is the name of this. And then there is the Greenery Lane washi tape, which if you love the other pack of washi tape, you're going to love this one too. Lost Lagoon and Garden Green are the colors in it, and it's all the greenery images that you have the open dies for here. They're all over on this washi tape. And the other die set that we have that coordinates with the washi tape, you have to cut like the whole big piece of washi tape all at once. Where this die set, actually, it's little individual dies, so you can just pick out the pieces that you want to die cut from here rather than having to cut the whole big piece all at once. So there are advantages to doing it both ways, but if you don't want to have to use up as much and you just want to cut a couple little pieces, it'll work great with this. The other one, if you want a whole big bunch of pieces all at once, it works nice to have the one big die. So it just depends on how you want to use it. But again, Greenery Lane washi tape is the name of that. And the washi tape did sell hugely in the last catalog, so I would get it ordered soon if you want to get some before it sells out. Well, before it goes on back order right away. So, all right. So that is all of the, oh, and one other thing to know about this. The bundle is sold, these are bundled together. The washi tape is separate, so it is not part of the bundle when you purchase it. The washi tape is a separate purchase, so make sure that when you're going through, if you want to get the washi tape, don't forget to add that to your order with the bundle because it doesn't come with it. All right, I think that's all the yakking I have to do about that. Next up, we just have some bundles from the catalog. This one is probably one of my favorite ones, and it's just, I don't even know why I love it as much as I do. It is the Woolly Friends stamp set bundle, and it's a punch, and obviously there's the little woolly face, and then this will cut out little flowers. This one cuts out the bell. Oh, no, that's the bow. That's not flowers. I thought it was flowers for a minute. Nope, it's the bow, the bell, and then the sheep body and the sheep head that you can punch out with the Woolly Friends Builder Punch. So very, very cute. And then it's just got some fun sentiments with it. Little grass image there, the little butterfly, two-step stamping on these images. So the bell, obviously the bow, and your flowers, it's two-step stamping, as well as this little thing that, whatever it is on the top of the sheep's head. I'm sure there's probably a term for it, but the little tuft of hair on the top of his head you can stamp as well. So definitely a cute little set. The punch has the sheep that is standing there. There is a little sheep that's like leaping. So if you wanted to do either one, you could do that. So, and then this, if you wanted to add a little color to the sheep, to the bodies, this stamp, you can stamp right over the top of this one, and you'll be able to add a little color to it. If you want to leave them just white, it'll be really cute white too. So, all right. Again, Woolly Friends is the name of that stamp set bundle. The next one is called Gears and Textures, and it is just that, gears and textures. So kind of with a splattery, kind of grungy type look in the gears, backgroundy kind of images on it. We've got dies here, so this die will cut out this stamped image. You got one that will cut out your chain link. And I believe this die will cut this image as well, it looks like. And then there are the accessory dies. This die will cut out your stamped gear. This one will cut out the other stamped gear. I'm trying to see if this one will cut out something on here. I'm not entirely sure what that is. I know it's got a stamp or cut something. Maybe that image? Well, no, it's not. These two are designed to work together. So this is like is it a pen or something? I'm not sure exactly, or like a wrench type thing. Anyway, so those two are designed to work together. I think it's supposed to look like a screwdriver, maybe. Wrench is definitely not the right word for that one, because that looks like the top of a little screw on that one. So I'm guessing that's a screwdriver. And then you've got your little gear pieces and accessory pieces. So another great one. Always looking for ideas for masculine cards. So definitely a good one. Again, Gears and Textures is the name of that bundle. Then we've got the Hope, Love, and Joy stamp set bundle. Oops, brought an extra piece over here. You think it's a light bulb? Oh, that would make sense. I bet you're right. So, yes, I bet you're right that's one of those hanging light bulb things. That makes perfect sense. I'm glad you thought of that, Penny, because I'm like, what? That can't be, I don't know. It can't be a pen, it's too fat. You're right, light bulb. So sometimes it takes me a minute. I didn't look at all the samples in the catalog quite as closely as I should have, clearly. So this is one of the $1 million stamp sets. This is from Evie DePlaza? I don't know. I probably totally said her name wrong. But it has got there's a cute little, like this is one stamp, this is one stamp, and this is one stamp. And so you can stamp the word joy and stamp one of these images and then die cut it and put in a snowflake in there, or a bird, or the globe, or the little praying hands, or the star. You can do a hope one that's got the little ribbon in it. You can put in a heart in here. Same thing with the love. And then there are the fill the world with, and then you could do joy, or wishing you joy, wishing you hope, wishing you love, all that sort of thing. So a great little set of stamps and dies that go together. So all your stamped images you can die cut as well. And then there's a little flower, little greenery piece, an extra little heart, and a little star that you can also die cut as well. And then this one looks like you'll be able to cut out kind of a circle if you wanted to put these, well, it obviously will cut out the globe too, or the O, but if you wanted to layer these on top of a circle, you could certainly do that as well. So again, Hope, Love, and Joy is the name of that one. And then the final bundle from the catalog is called Sunshine and Tulips. And again, just lots of fun spring images in it. If friends were flowers, I'd pick you. Thank you for your thoughtfulness. Good days ahead, thinking of you. Sending a garden of love. And then there's this die that actually is really cool. Turn it upside down. I'm not sure if you're talking about the light bulb still, Kim. Sorry, you may not be at the same spot that I am in the video. So, all right. So Sunshine and Tulips is the name of this stamp set bundle. So it's got a cool, this is like card front size. It's 4 inches by 5 1/4 is what the size of this is. So it will cut out your kind of typical layer on a card front. And then it will cut out your flower centers, and then it will emboss the leaves. And then you can die cut and layer pieces over the top of it, or you can layer it over the top of cardstock. Lots of different things you can do with it. And then here's a sentiment die as well, little ones for leaves. So this is a cute little set, again, called Sunshine and Tulips. Lots of fun in there. You can stamp and die cut the images too. You don't have to necessarily use just paper if you don't want to. So again, stamp and die cut, or you can just stamp them, whatever you want to do. Again, Sunshine and Tulips is the name of that one. And that is the final bundle. There are some standalone stamp sets. So there's one that's called Valentine's Day. And that's pretty much what it is. It's a larger one. Happy Valentine's Day is the name of the, or is the sentiment on it. I was going to pull it out and see. Yep, it's a pretty good sized one. So hopefully you can see that. That's pretty much card front size. So it'll make quick and easy. There, just flung it right out of the packaging. Quick and easy little Valentine cards. And then this one is called Reason to Celebrate. So it's one of those that's lots of fun. It's a mix and match sentiments. So you can do, there's the happy anniversary on your special day. So another wonderful year. So happy Valentine's Day, happy Easter, happy birthday, happy New Year. There's a graduation sentiment in here, so lots of good ones. Again, just reason to celebrate, and all across the seasons. Oh, and there's even a St. Patrick's Day in here. So, and there's another stamp set coming up. I'll show you in a second. That's also St. Patrick's Day related. So lots of fun with that one. Talking about the light bulb. Okay, sorry. All right. Yeah, I apologize. Sometimes depending on when you hopped on, it may be a little bit later in the video than earlier, whatever. So, all right. Family Ties is the name of this one. So again, just a, happy Mother's Day, happy Father's Day. Good one for that. And I like the large kind of mixed fonts on here as well. This one is called Shell Collecting, and it's obviously shells, and it is a reversible set. So it's one of those where you can stamp the detailed image, clean off the stamp, flip it over, and then stamp the more solid image over the top of it. And they did a good job on this, that they're actually mirror images of each other. Sometimes they didn't always match them up that way, and they didn't work out as well. I didn't think. Love that these are mirror images. So they've got, the ones turned this way and other ones turned that way, so you can use them to stamp the other on the flip side of it. So Shell Collecting, again, is the name of this one. This one is called Address to You. Yeah, for engagement, that would be nice. I don't remember seeing one, but I feel like there's one somewhere, but I'll have to look on that. Yeah, I don't know that there's any in the current catalog. So, all right. So this one is called Address to You. And again, it's a $1 million sale set from Sanja Schulte. Hopefully I didn't totally say her name wrong either. But it's one, these are designed to stamp the front of envelopes. You know how some people don't like to send their cards out without pretty things on them. So this image you can stamp on the envelope front, and then you can add your little, for a Christmas card, add your winter, or you could add the little trees. For a birthday, that you can add in your balloons or flowers. There's one that will stamp the lined images. And then again, just some fun sentiments in there as well. So a cute little stamp set called Address to You. And I'm about ready to have to grab a drink here. This one's called Aspen Grove. And again, just a cool stamp set. I love it. Kind of for the background, add a little tree images. There's the little leaves here that you can add at the top. And then you got your row of Is it aspen trees? It must be. I know that there's a name. Birch trees is what I was thinking of for those, but I may be wrong. I'm not a plant person, so, but I do like them. Just pretty tree images, again, called Aspen Grove. And then the final stamp set is called Prayers and Promises. And it is also a $1 million stamp set from Carol Nordquist. And it's got all sorts of really great sentiments in it for the difficult cards that we have to make, the sympathy cards, and for people who aren't feeling well, and generally that sort of thing. So lots of good sentiments in here for inside and out on the card, which is something that I always struggle with too. So happy to have a good one that we can use for inside and out the card, outside of the card. Again, Prayers and Promises is the name of that one. Aspen tree trunks. Okay, I should have known based on the name of the stamp set, but I don't know why birch is what I had stuck in my head. All right. Then there are some mix and match items up towards the front of the catalog. So the first one is Days Like This, Memories and More card pack. Colors in it are Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Garden Green, Pool Party, Secret Sea, and Timid Tiger. So lots of pretty spring colors in these. You get, I think, 6 of each. These are the 3x4 cards. And flip side of that one, all good things. Whoop, that's not. Flip side's just got some kind of yellow, almost sun-looking things in it. Love the little butterflies on this one. Lots of laughter. And then this one's got a little butterfly on it. Flip side, ooh, I love that one. Pretty butterflies on there. Then we've got yellow butterflies on this one. And then Days Like This. So you can use these for memory keeping if you want to. Yeah, so, or you can use them for card fronts, which is what I usually do. Okay, so birch do look like that. I thought so. I thought I was losing my mind, but okay, thanks for confirming that, Laura. So, all right, this one's a pretty little one with flowers and butterflies on it. Flip side has got plaids. Again, this one's got butterflies on the side of it, and you can use it for journaling or writing if you want to. Flip side has got the pretty yellow colors in it. And then we've got one that's got butterflies and, butterflies all over it. And then Filled with Happiness is the flip side of it. So again, Memories and More card pack called Days Like This. And it's in the front section of the catalog, so make sure you take a close look at that because there's lots of good stuff up there that's easy to flip right past so you can get to the sweets. And all this stuff is ahead of the sweets. So we've got the Softest Spring Mix and Match Puffy stickers, which you get obviously 2 sheets, so they're the same ones, but all these pretty little spring images, wreaths, birds, flowers, everything spring, hearts, I love it. Butterflies, very, very cute. And again, they're a little thick, but not terribly thick, so you should be able to mail these if you want to put them on card fronts. They'll be really cute and perfect for spring. All right, next up, we've got the Easter Time Mix and Match Ephemera Pack, and the colors are Azure Afternoon, Crushed Curry, Early Espresso, Flirty Flamingo, Garden Green, and Gorgeous Grape. And these are cute little, again, there are 2 of each of these sheets. I love that little bunny. And then we got the cute little flowers in the watering can, kind of Eastery, Easter eggs, tulips, wreaths, same thing with this one. Got the lilies in there, another watering can, flowers. And then the final sheet in here, again, you get 2 of each of these. The cute little bunny in here. Got your Easter basket, more lilies. So beautiful, very pretty for Easter. These will make quick and easy little Easter cards. Again, Easter Time Mix and Match Ephemera Pack. There's another ephemera pack called Unforgettable Times Mix and Match Specialty Ephemera Pack. So these have got all the little die-cut sentiments in them, and a few accessory pieces. And again, you get 2 of each of these sheets. So lots of good sentiments in here. So, oh, no worries, Wendy. You can come and catch the replay if you want to watch the rest of it later on. So, again, fun sentiments in here. These I did find are not self-adhesive. Some of the ephemera pack sentiment ones are, these are not. But the good news is that most of them are big enough that they'll be really easy to glue on without too much trouble. So, all right, then this is the specialty part of it. So there are some gold foiled ones in here. And again, just lots of fun sentiments in the Unforgettable Times Mix and Match Specialty Ephemera Pack. And then there's a really cute pack of designer series paper. Again, this is up in the front of the catalog. And I think you get 8 sheets of each of these, if I counted correctly, because I think there are 6 different sheets. It's a 48 sheet pack, so it would be 8 different sheets of each of these. So these will be great for making batches of Valentine cards. If you want to send out a whole bunch of them really quickly, you'll be able to do that with this set of designer series paper. It's called Love Notes 6x6 mix and match designer series paper. Colors are Azure Afternoon, Cherry Cobbler, Flirty Flamingo, Garden Green, Gorgeous Grape, Real Red, and Black. So lots of cute little images in here. Again, just cut them into little pieces, and they're like perfect for the little kid Valentine cards. Or you can cut them up and layer them up as well. But just some cute little sentiments on here. Flip side, again, lots of fun. So these are definitely designed just to be cut up, and you can write on them and hand them out as your Valentines. Same thing with this one. So cute. Flip side, we've got some additional, these are smaller ones. Yep, and these line up here as well, so you'll be able to cut up and use these on card fronts. You can use them as your little image on the back is the flip image. Yes, it is. Yep, you're right. So, yep, you'll be able to just cut these up. And again, you can use these as sentiments on regular cards, or you can use them as your little Valentines too. Again, great frame here, so you can layer on some of the other images here. This one will probably fit nicely inside your square. Happy Heart Day. Flip side, same thing, where you've got the larger piece over here, and then these two you can cut off. Same thing on this one. There's a Happy Valentine's Day of Love, and then I love that one. And then flip side, you've got the little flower hearts, and then just a little accessory little border image on it. Then we've got stripes. Maybe there's 8 pieces of paper. Is there 6 or 8? Nope, only 6. Okay. Then we got stripes on this one. Flip side has got plaid on it, so you can use these just like you would a regular piece of designer series paper. You don't have to worry about how you cut them up. And then this one's got little polka dots. And then the flip side has got little hearts all over it. So again, Love Notes 6x6 mix and match designer series paper. So that'll be a lot of fun for Valentine's. A couple more things in the mini catalog, and then we'll be on to the online exclusives. So these are just, they weren't tied to any suite, but they're really pretty and really sparkly. So I definitely picked up a couple packs of these because I use these kinds of things like crazy. They're Sparkle Dot Essentials. And again, I should have probably looked up the colors in here. I'm going to guess and say Secret Sea, Old Olive, maybe Petunia Pop, and Pretty in Pink. That's my guess. I'm probably totally wrong. If anybody knows the actual colors and has a catalog in front of them, you can certainly add them, but that's what I'm guessing based on the colors that I see. But they're very pretty and very sparkly. And again, kind of by themselves towards the back of the catalog, so make sure you don't miss those. Also, they've got a Stone and Vine 3D embossing folder. And again, it looks just like stone with vines growing on it when you emboss with it. So it'll be a good one for making a definitely masculine cards you could do with this, or not, whatever you want to use them for. But again, like I said, I'm always looking for ideas for masculine cards, and I think this would make a nice background for that too. And then there's another embossing folder in there. This one is the all in a row embossing folder, and that's pretty much what it is. It looks like kind of a quilted type look to it. So hopefully you can see that on here if I hold it just right and kind of tilt it around a little. All in a row is the name of that one, and this is just a regular embossing folder. And then there's also a pack of just random designer series paper in the back called Mixed Up Patterns Mix In Designer Series Paper. That's a lot of mixed and mixes. So the embossing folders are good in this catalog, definitely. So the colors are Balmy Blue, Bubble Bath, Daffodil Delight, Old Olive, Secret Sea, and Strawberry Slush. So definitely got a little Darling Duckling going on this one. Or no, Daffodil Delight. Sorry, not Darling Duckling. Daffodil Delight on this one. The flip side has just got kind of almost little floral looking images. And this one is a shade of green. Hopefully that's showing correctly on the screen. So Old Olive is what I'd say this one is. And then flip it over, and it's got little tiny pink polka dots on it. And then we've got, this is like a little kind of scalloped look lines. Flip side has got kind of a plaid look, more diamondy, I guess. Maybe not plaid necessarily, but kind of a diamond, a really faint diamond pattern. This one looks a little like wood grain to me. And then flip side has got like zigzaggy lines. Is that an official term? Probably. All right. And then this one, it's like little swirls. They almost look like little rose, kind of like artsy drawn roses to me. That's what I'm going with, not just swirly look. And then flip side is gonna get that herringbone or kind of chevron-y type look to it. And then the final page has got flowers on it. And then flip side is just big wide Daffodil Delight stripes. So again, the name of that is Mixed Up Patterns Mix In Designer Series paper. And that is all that I ordered from the mini catalog. I'm going to pull over the suite from the online exclusives, and I'm going to grab a quick drink so that I hopefully don't start coughing. Apparently talking for more than an hour gets, I get a dry throat. So, all right. So this is the suite from the January 2026 online exclusive. So everything I'm going to show you from here forward is not in the mini catalog. It is an online exclusive. There's only one suite in the online exclusives, and it is this one. The stamp set bundle is called Lovely Arrangements, and it's got some nice floral images in it. And again, just kind of nice general sentiments that you can use for everyday cards and perfect for spring. We've got kind of our the open dies that you can use to cut out your stamped images. These will cut out your sentiments. And then I'm assuming these work together. I haven't done enough playing or really enough looking at this to know exactly how these are designed to work. I don't know if they're, I feel like maybe this is just a background die. I'll have to look at the samples and figure out how we're supposed to use it. Well, you can use it however you want, but I'm thinking maybe it's just a background die. I thought maybe these would line up together, but they don't really seem to. So I think this is just a background die as well. Again, Lovely Arrangements is the name of that stamp set bundle. There are some awesome embellishments called Moody Palette Glossy Dots. And I'm not sure why they're moody, because they don't look moody to me. I think they're kind of pretty. So white, I'm guessing balmy blue, old olive, and secret sea are the colors. But once I get to the paper, I'll be able to verify that for sure. But those, I believe, are the colors. 2 different sizes for each of the little dots on here. And they're fairly flat. They're not quite as flat as like the sparkly gems, but they're pretty flat. So they will mail quite nicely. Then we've got the Lovely Stripes embossing folder, and it is, hopefully you can see it on here, it's lines of, they're like little dots that are all over the stripes on the embossing folder. So this one I know I'm going to love. I love the kind of, this type of embossing folder is always my favorite because you can put it behind pretty much everything. So again, Lovely Stripes is the name of that one. And then we've got, also in the suite is Cloud Cover. Oh, that's Cloud Cover, not Balmy Blue. I was wrong. I should have looked at the paper first. So we've got Cloud Cover textured ribbon. It's 5/8 inch wide, and it's got a little shimmer to it. So it's a pretty ribbon, and again, it's a nice soft ribbon, so you'll be able to tie it or layer it underneath things. It's fairly thin as well, so just a pretty kind of shimmery Cloud Cover ribbon. And then we have got the Lovely Blossoms Designer Series paper. The colors are Crumb Cake, Cloud Cover, Old Olive, Petal Pink, and Secret Sea. So I was close. It was only the Cloud Cover that I was wrong on the dots. So pretty floral images on here. Flipping it over, and there's kind of like it looks like green canvas fabric is what I would say. And then we've got little flowers all over this one. Flip side has got kind of the blue diamondy look to it. We got flowers, lots of flowers on this one. Flip side has got your petal pink. And this is another one of those that is designed, you can chop up the upper parts and turn them into card fronts, as well as this section of it. And then there are little squares down at the bottom of it. So one of those papers you can cut up and use however you would like. And then the flip side has got stripes, just kind of the Cloud Cover, different shades in stripes. Again, Lovely Blossoms is the name of that suite, as well as that Designer Series paper. And the Lovely Arrangements stamp set bundle is the one that comes with the suite. All right. Now we've got some bundles. Oh, goodness. So Blessed Beginnings is the name of this one. And obviously there's a church, and you've got your little trees and things in here, and then your sentiments. So there's an Easter, there's a baptism one in here, and a wedding sentiment. Your dies will cut out your stamped images, as well as there's some little clouds, some shrubs or tops of trees. You could probably do them either way. This one will cut out your little cross on here, little steeple. We've got the die that will cut the door. So if you wanted to stamp it and then die cut a little wooden door, you could put that over the top of it, as well as the roof line basically for your church will be here as well. So a cute little set for Easter, weddings, and baptism called Blessed Beginnings. Then we've got Fragrant Flowers. So another pretty floral set with just some nice kind of general sentiments in it. It's two-step stamping, so you can see through the stamps and stamp different colors on the images if you want to. And then we've got dies that coordinate with it. So we've got the fragrant layers dies. I'm looking at it and going, I actually don't think that these you will can die cut with this. Maybe you can. I'm not going to say for sure one way or the other till I actually pull it out and play with them, but it will definitely cut out the centers of your flowers. So it might, I don't know. I'll have to play with it and see. But these are designed, you can use these one over the top of the other. So these basically will die cut. You can cut two different colors on your images here. And then you've got your leaf dies that you can die cut as well. Lots of little flower dies, the little framed flower. Oh, I wonder if this, I bet this one works. Although it may not be the right size. But yeah, I bet this one actually will. If I pull this out, I'm guessing that these two will match up. Yep. I bet it will. Eh, maybe not. I thought it would. Oh yeah, if I just pay attention, it will. So this little frame die, you'll actually be able to die cut your stamped images with. All right, then we've got some sentiment dies, and then these actually are designed to be like flower stems, and they give us a little thing at the top to make it easy to stick the flower pieces together. It gives you a little bit, so you don't have to like glue yourself to the project like I usually do. So yeah, a pretty little die set and a great stamp set called Fragrant Layers. And I'm going to call that Fragrant Flowers. I'm 100% sure of it the whole time that I use it. So then we've got Peaceful Dock. Again, just another great stamp set bundle. Some nice sentiments in there. And you've got a little boat, the beach bag, hat, books. There's a little log in here. And you've got the paddle, lots of die cut pieces as well. So anything that's stamped, you can die cut. And then there's some accessory pieces. So there's the lily pads and flowers that go with the little flower, lily flowers. And I'm sure that I should have probably looked at the samples a little bit better. I'm trying to figure out what these dies do. I'm sure that they do something, but I'm just not entirely sure what. So I'll have to play around with it. That one looks like a piling type, maybe. And then I'm not sure what this is. And these two are, but we'll figure it out. I'll go look at the samples. Usually they're pretty good about using all the dies in the samples, so it helps me to figure out what they are. But yeah, I can't come up with anything off the top of my head of what it would be right now. So, all right, set that one aside. Then we've got the Gliding Garden Swing stamp set bundle. And this one I absolutely love. Love the, you got the swing that you can stamp. You have a swing, and there's a die that goes with it. Or you can just die cut the swing. There's this awesome tree die. There's a die to cut out the stamped branch, as well as if you just want to put the die cut leaves on it, you can do that. And they're little flowers. There's a little side table and vases. What else have we got here? There's pillows, and there are dies for the pillows. You can stamp the vase and die cut it. You can stamp the little shrubs and die cut those, and flowers. There's a little bit of grass on here. We've got the little pitcher in glass, so you can stamp and die cut those. So lots of good pieces to this die set as well. And again, I'm looking at it and assuming that when you die cut this little bench, that this piece is what you'll use to make it look like the hanging pieces on the die. These probably, I know they got to do something. But again, it's one of those that I'll have to figure out how all the pieces work together. Oh, that may be like a hook to hang it from the tree. Maybe. That's my guess. So, but anyway, another fun one called Gliding Garden Swing. And there's a hang in there sentiment, happy retirement, sending sunshine, and congratulations on your new home. So definitely a good one for that. Or you can just grab a happy birthday, and this would be a great set for birthdays too. All right, now we've got we're almost done, I swear. Probably only a couple more minutes. So got just some stamp sets here. So this one is called Unbridled Beauty. And obviously it's horses. So there's the horse here, got the horse head. There's kind of the pasture scene and a barn, trees, and then just some nice sentiments with it. So again, Unbridled Beauty is the name of that one. And this is the St. Patrick's Day set that I was telling you about that was coming. So we've got St. Patrick's Day sentiment in another stamp set. But this one's just a Good Luck is the name of this one, but definitely very St. Patrick's Day-esque. So you've got your little gold coins that you can stamp in here or on the top of your little pot. And then you've got the different images that you can stamp with the shamrocks. You've got your little horseshoe and all that good stuff. So again, Good Luck is the name of that one. And then the final stamp set that I bought is the A Round of Hellos. And I believe it's a 2 1/4 inch circle punch that will punch this out. I'm sure there are probably dies that will as well. But it's one of those where it's got different, the little hello part and the thank you are 2 different stamp sets, or I'm sorry, 2 different stamps. So you can stamp them in different colors if you want to, or you can do the hello, oh, happy day, or you're amazing in every way, all that sort of thing. So again, you can kind of mix and match your sentiments in here. And then it's just got some pretty little floral images with it as well. All right, I did not open these up because they're very kind of delicate, and I was afraid I would end up losing all the little bits and pieces out of it. These are called Covered in Flowers accents. So they are the delicate white die cuts that you can add a little bit of color to if you want to. You'd be able to use blending brushes, or you can color them with your Stampin' Blends markers, whatever you want to do, or you can just leave them white. They'll be perfect too. So lots of pretty little things in here, again, called Covered in Flowers accents, and they are part of the online exclusives. And then there are 2 extra packs of paper that were also part of the online exclusives. This is the Pastels Shimmer Specialty Paper, which again will be perfect for spring and all the Easter things. The colors are Bubble Bath, Lemon Lolly, and Pool Party. And you get 2 of each of these. So this is the Pool Party. And again, it's just a shimmery, pretty paper. And the flip side looks just the same. So you can use either side of it. And again, you've got your Lemon Lolly. And I'm sorry, I know there's kind of a glare on the lights. It's really not, it's like a solid color. At least it looks solid to me. So there's no ombre effect, even though my lights are making it look like there is. And then final one has got your little bubble bath. So definitely very pretty. And then the last thing that I have to show you is one more pack of Designer Series paper. And then I need to put this whole mess away. This is the Splash of Sparkles 12 by 12 Specialty Designer Series paper. The colors are Azure Afternoon, Balmy Blue, Bubble Bath, Daffodil Delight, Highland Heather, Lemon Lolly, Pool Party, Pretty in Pink, Shaded Spruce, Timid Tiger, Gold, and Holographic. So all sorts of colors in this one. So again, it's kind of got that holographic look to it. So the little rainbows that you're seeing on your screen are not an illusion. That's what it really looks like. So it's pretty cool. That's got the little holographic images on it. Flip side has got kind of just your like splattery, not splattery, but like painted look to it. If you have, gosh, I'm trying to remember the name of the online exclusive that just came out in November that's got like a star and I think there's a heart in it and a kind of a swirly circle. I think the dies are going to be perfect to use with this paper. So it'll be very cool. And then this one, again, got kind of that holographic look to it. And again, kind of almost animal printy, but not quite on that one. Flip side, you just got big, wide diagonal stripes. And then this one, again, you got your holographic look to it. And then flip side, you've got pink. Kind of, I don't know, it's a little bit of a textured look to that. And then this one has got gold on it, so that's a little different. It's not the holographic look on this one, so got gold stripes. And then the flip side, you've got the kind of geometric type patterns on it. And then again, this one is gold with it, so lots of different colors and images on that one. And the flip side has got orange on it. And then the final one is kind of like essentially a rainbow with a little bit of gold in between it. And then the flip side has got the little dots all over it in the whole rainbow of colors. So again, Splash of Sparkles Specialty Designer Series paper is the name of that one. And that's it. Believe it or not, that's all I got. All I got. It's quite a pile of stuff that I got. So lots of pretty new things coming in the online exclusives and in the upcoming mini catalog. If you're a customer of mine, I am mailing out my catalogs just as soon as I can get them all packed up. Well, and as soon as I get them all, because like I said, half of my catalogs made it here. The other half, they went to California for some reason, and they're on the way here. I'm hoping that they'll be here tomorrow, so I should have them in the mail this weekend to everybody that is a customer of mine. If you're not a customer of mine but want a catalog, just put it in order and I'll send you a catalog too. So lots of good things, lots of pretty things coming in this catalog. Again, these will all be available to order starting on the 6th of January. That includes the online exclusives that I showed at the end as well as the mini catalog. If you are not currently a demonstrator and want to get your hands on all these new goodies early, you can certainly join and add all these items to your starter kit. So let me know if you have questions about that, about how to do that, about anything about being a demonstrator. I'm happy to chat with you more about that. So just a little scheduling note. I'm not going to be live tomorrow at all. My daughter has an appointment kind of middle of the afternoon tomorrow, so there's no way I could go live around that schedule. It's a little crazy. So I will not be going live tomorrow like I usually do. I will plan to go live on Tuesday of next week around 2 o'clock Eastern time with a project. And then because it's the Thanksgiving weekend, next weekend, I will not plan to be live on Friday at 2 o'clock. So I'll be here. I've got family coming into town, so I'll be here, but I'm not going to be going live. And then I'll just plan to be live the following Tuesday. It'll be the first Tuesday in December, which I think it'll be the 2nd of December will be the next day I'll be back. So again, thanks everybody for being here. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. And if you're checking out the replay, take your time, look through it, grab a drink, and enjoy. All right, talk with you all soon.